So today was the Summers Games Fest, and we saw a decent amount of games. A lot of stuff that wasn't, for me, but it was a decent show. But here so far are the best things that I saw and what I am anticipating so much. And off the rip, Mortal Kombat 1 looks amazing. Like, Street Fighter 6 just came out and I heard that's really good too. Not a big Street Fighter guy, but I am a Mortal Kombat guy. And when I tell you this game looks gorgeous, the fatalities look on point, Mortal Kombat always makes good stories, always. So I'm definitely interested. I'm excited about the combo characters that come in. You do a combo with them. It doesn't look like there's that much of a cooldown, if I'm not mistaken. I think there is, but they haven't shown much about it. But man, just coming in and having Sub-Zero stab you in the eye a couple times, then you do combos, like special moves with each other. Oh my God, it looks great. Then there was an announcement of a new Prince of Persia game coming out, and it's not the remake of Sands of Time that people are waiting for. It is a 2D one called the Prince of Persia, I believe, The Lost Crown. It looks pretty good. It's a 2D Prince of Persia game going back to its roots, even though people don't know that and they're downvoting this video not understanding that, but it is what it is. It looks like it's putting a lot of effort into it. The character design of the prince looks amazing. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Even though they kind of go into the go-to style of man with dreads with the Killmonger hair, but it is what it is. The animations look dope, all the color schemes and the clashes with enemies. I love seeing it. I love Ubisoft actually trying something that isn't just the same formula over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So I'm gonna play it. If it's anything like a Metroidvania or even just a simple adventure game like Guacamelee, even though Guacamelee is Metroidvania. But anyway, I'm down for it. And more Prince of Persia is always good to me. Next, we have Lies of P. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it looks really, really good. But I played the demo. It's a little off to me a little bit sometimes, but it took a little while for me to get used to how they want you to play, how they want you to move and stuff like that. But once you get used to the dodging and the quick parries and stuff like that, it feels good. It feels good. I love the aesthetic of it. Of course, when you first see it, you think Bloodborne off the rip. But then you get a little bit into it and you start seeing its character, its Pinocchio roots coming out in full force. And I'm down for it. The Dark Souls genre of gaming has rarely led me astray. It's a lot of them, 2D, 3D, whatever you want to play. But this one looks like a very well polished one. It's smooth gameplay wise for the most part. World design wise, I love it. You can see it itself. I only used the rapier in the demo, but the rapier feels fantastic. You get in, get out. The arms look like it'd be a dope thing, like how Devil May Cry 5 had it. It has an umbrella apparently. But I love the Souls genre. So if you give me more of those at any point, I'm there. And next, for me personally, I am a huge Yakuza fan / Like a Dragon fan. And Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who forgot his name, what was it? The man? Anyway, this looks great. I love the graphics of Yakuza games all the time. Kiryu is back in full force, the main character is going. It's a side game, not a mainline game, because the mainline game went turn-based, and this one is going back to the on the street, knocking niggas out. The usual old school style of Yakuza, and that's where Kiryu comes in. I think they're gonna start doing this more often. Like Judgment is the old school combat, and Like a Dragon will be the turn base. But man, look at what he's doing. He's pulling stuff to him, and it's going crazy. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Kiryu's back. That's always a plus. Give me more. I will take a Yakuza game like Call of Duty. Give me more every year. Every year. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. I think I'm a bitter Sonic fan, I guess. Like, Sonic is one of those series that are always hit or miss for me. And Mania was good. I didn't play Frontier yet, but I've heard good things, sort of. But I've heard decent things about Frontier. This is going back to the 3D, 2D Sonic games that were okay, like Sonic the Hedgehog 4, but with a twist. It's co-op. And immediately I go, okay, they're trying something different. So, well, not something different because the OG Sonic Hedgehog 2 and 3 technically had co-op, technically. But this has online co-op, so I don't have to be trying to stay on screen all the time. So, it is what it is. But I'm not gonna say I'm hyped for it or I'm looking forward to it, but it looks good. And hopefully Sonic can keep the streak up where I can always be somewhat excited for a Sonic game. Because I don't want to, I still got the pessimistic part of me that's like, oh, it's a Sonic game. But you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna play it. Maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. It's Sonic. And then there were a couple of indie games that were announced that I kind of want to play just because, you know, I like indie games as well. Human Fall Flat 2 is a beloved series now, I guess, because it has a sequel now. And the first one was fun as ever. So I know the second one's going to be good too. Like, just dumb, chaotic, co-op fun, just trying to get to points, get to where you need to go. It's Human Fall Flat, you know what it is. It's been around forever. So I'm looking forward to that. And there's this game called Baby Steps that looks like it's going to be the YouTuber game of the year or next year. I think it's next year, 2024. Yeah. It's made by the dude who did Getting Over It as well. And this is just you walking, trying to control your legs and not fall. It looks like you climb over different places, different areas, stuff like that. This looks so funny. I'm not going to lie. I could just see people raging over it, doing speed runs, beating it in like 10 minutes. Less than that. I'm down for it. Any of these dumb, stupid games are just fun. I love seeing, like, especially when they have some type of uniqueness about it. Like, give me more of these. But yeah, this game looks fun. And I think that's the best thing about indie games is that they're more focused on fun than, you know, the best graphical fidelity, the best textures and all that stuff. All that stuff is cool, don't get me wrong. But you don't need it to have a fun game. And this just looks goofy. This just looks like goofy fun. Warhammer is one of those series that I always look at from afar. You know, you see people love it, and you be like, man, that's cool for y'all. But there is one Warhammer game that I really played back in the day on PS3, and it was Space Marine, and it was fun. It was nothing like unique. It was like, you know, fun hack and slash, shoot 'em up. You know, it was cool. But Space Marine 2 looked kind of crazy. Like the scale of everything, the amount of enemies on screen, it's co-op. Like, it looks really good for some reason to me. I don't know why. Warhammer games usually be like, I'm not interested in it. But Space Marine, there's something about the Space Marine games that look really, really fun. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this one. Hopefully it comes out as good as the first one, but hopefully better, because the first one was just, you know, generic a little bit. It's weird calling it Warhammer generic because it has such a unique style. But you get what I'm saying. The gameplay was generic a little bit. So this one looks great, and it's coming soon. So Power World is not a game for me, I'm not gonna lie. I know my friends are really excited for it because they big Pokemon heads, and you know, it has the Pokemon feel more than Temtem did. But then you see this, you see a person pull out a minigun, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold on now, you have my attention. It looks like what you would think, Pokemon with guns. Now, I can't sit here and act like this doesn't look a bit janky, a little bit off sometimes when you see that, especially when you see the shooting. They shoot at the I'm about to say Pokemon. When you're shooting at the monster, it's a bit, you know, wonky, but I can see the effort. I can see the work put into it. I can see, you know, some of the policy they're going for. And I'll give it a shot. I'll give most games a shot. You know, I'm not just gonna write it off, but it looks decent, you know. So it has my interest. Even though it's just, you know, Pokemon with guns. Bruh. Alan Wake 2 looks amazing. Can't even lie. I'm in love with the first one. The American Nightmare was cool, but it wasn't what I really wanted. Control is fantastic. I still need to play the DLC that has Alan Wake in it. I'm gonna get on that pretty soon. But Alan Wake 2, visually gorgeous. I'm already interested in the story and the dual parallel storyline between the two main characters. They got a fine black woman playing the character. You know what I'm saying? Alan and his Keanu Reeves bag. You know, he don't know how long he's been trapped in this dimension, but he looked like he's been scarred for life. And yeah, like, just visually stunning, appealing. Gameplay when she shoot the gun sideways from hip fire. Hip fire in that gun looked crazy. Love the monster design in this game. I'm on it. You hear me? I need it. And also, there's something about the way Alan Wake just narrates in the background. You know what I'm saying? It's soothing yet terrifying. It's like You really talking smooth in my ear while I'm about to be mowed down by these monsters. Stop. Stop, it's your fault. Stop writing. Just stop. And do I even need to say anything about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Come on, bro. The first remake was fantastic. I don't care what nobody says. It was only Midgard. That game was fully fleshed out. Fun. Characters. More lovable than the first time I played Final Fantasy VII. And then look at this. The open world looks fantastic. The combo moves together look fantastic. They go into a different route from the previous game, the first game. So you're gonna experience something new. What is going on with Zack? Why is he here? Why is he so ingrained into this story? I need to know. Why is Sephiroth saying he already killed Tifa at the end of the trailer? What is happening? That is all I kept saying while watching this. What is happening? And I need to know. The sparkles, the particles everywhere. The monster design in Final Fantasy games always look fantastic. Final Fantasy 16 is coming out in a week or so. I need that as well. But yeah, this looks as it should, which is fantastic. One of the best games that is gonna come when it come out next year, early 2024. And yeah, hopefully we get to see an actual date soon, because I need this, like, desperately. And it's on 2 discs. I forgot about that. It's on 2 discs, going back to the old school days when you had like 3 or 4 discs. Why? This is a Blu-ray disc. They can hold gigabytes upon gigabytes, and then you download stuff too. So it's not like the whole game's already on a disc. So how big is this game gonna be? That's what I want to know. It has to be huge, because I know games are huge. Like I think NBA 2K is like 200 gigabytes, and it's just because of how graphically the textures are and the characters look and stuff, blah blah blah. But this is on par with that, and I'm like, yo, this is gonna be a huge game, and it's giving you that same experience you had the first time you played it, when you go out and you see the big open world and you like, whoa, this game is not as small as you think it is. It's an expanded world that you can explore, and that's what it looks like it's gonna do, and I'm so excited. But I digress. Please come to me now. And also, Persona 3 Reload got leaked. It was supposed to be at the Xbox conference coming up in a couple days on Sunday, I think. And it got leaked fully by Alice West on Instagram. I'm not gonna show the trailer because I don't want no issues with Alice, you know what I'm saying? But that gameplay looked crazy. It looks like they going full force into the art style, into the animations, into that world. And Persona 3 is so beloved. It's just so arcade. It's just so ghetto compared to what we have now. It's hard for new people to go back to it, but I'm so ready for it. It looks, I've been waiting for a Persona 3 remake. They gave us that portable version, which is such a mediocre version of Persona 3, because it's a PSP port that you can't run around areas. You pick and choose like a visual novel more than it already is. Persona's already a visual novel game, but it's only half that. The portable version is like 80% visual novel, and it's like, no, like, it's not the version. I know you can play a female protagonist. That's cool. I appreciate that, but that's not the proper version for me personally. And I'm so excited that Persona 3 Reload is actually a thing. They also announced a Persona 5 tactics game. It's whatever. I'll play it because I'm a Persona fan, but they are milking Persona 5 like they did Persona 4, but times 3. It's crazy. But I'm so hyped for Persona 3 Reloaded, man. Like, the art style and animation styles that Alice has right now is probably the best in the business when it comes to anime style games or anything like that. Shit, even to just any type of game, to be honest, it's rare. They're in the top when it comes to that style, like, just ooze originality and oozes like character. And to see my boy, you know what I'm saying, like, animated well now, not with a 2D phase, not with a PS2 graphic style. Oh man, I'm still in disbelief. Xbox Showcase might be really good. If this was an Xbox Showcase, I know the last one they had Persona 3, 4, and 5 appeared at Xbox Showcase as well. But this, man, Alice, they got a good deal with Alice, man. They got a good deal with Alice. So, man, what can I say? Summer Game Fest was cool so far. It's nothing crazy, like nothing like, oh my god worthy, but it's cool. Like it got a lot of games that I want to play. That's all that really matters. I don't need every time the big punches in the gut like that one year when PlayStation announced Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and all that stuff. The year of dreams they called it or something like that. This is cool. It's like a cool 6.57 so far. We still got a lot of stuff coming up. Now we got Xbox, Capcom, I think a couple more things, but you know, we still can get some good stuff. So hopefully we get something big at the Xbox showcase, because they got a layup right now. Because the PlayStation showcase didn't have much. Man, they showed a lot of stuff, but it didn't have a lot of like PlayStation games. Like their first party stuff, they just chilled. It was just Spider-Man, to be honest. And Spider-Man looked great, don't get me wrong, but we want to see like the other stuff as well, like Factions from Naughty Dog, even though that's going through turmoil. Ghost of Tsushima 2, what's going on with that, you know, but it is what it is. Xbox got an easy layup right now to win this whole shebang, even if it's not competition no more. It's an easy layup. Just show something good. And yeah, this is about it. I'm satisfied. Final Fantasy VII Remake Rebirth and Persona 3 Reload is coming out next year. What a year to be a fan of gaming. Like this year so far has been really, really good for gaming. I might make another video about that. Like this might be one of the best years in gaming, but people are not talking about it. Like we've had banger after banger for the last, every month we had at least 2 bangers. So, hey, we're gonna see how the year wrap up, but it's looking like it's gonna be on point because October got Spider-Man as well. I forgot to say that. Spider-Man got announced in October. So, hey, the Year of Dreams Part 2 maybe? Question mark? Yeah, that's it. I'm out. Good to be a gamer. And yeah, Persona 3 is back, baby.